And just like that, we are in this special part. All praises to the Most High YAHAWAH, the Heavenly Father. In the name of the Holy Spirit, the Earthly Mother, sanctifying YAHAWAH, the Holy Son. Brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, welcome. This is your humble servant, Big Levi. And today is Sunday, January the 24th, 2021. It's currently 2:05 a.m. Peace be with you, brothers and sisters. There will be no Jacob's trouble. This is Esau's trouble. The covenant has been restored. Hallelujah. Father has his face turned towards you. Sabbath deal. She's in the midst of you, bringing you peace. To hell with everybody else that trying to disturb your peace. If I'm making this video, something is graphic, or I say something graphic, brothers, don't mind this. Enjoy your peace, okay? Don't try to get into an argument with me and stuff like that. This is only going to disturb the peace of the nation. Now, we've been talking about the ley line, brothers. This video is very, very important. We're going to watch this video and then we're going to go to Google Earth and we're going to see where this thing happened, okay? We're going to investigate, do a little sleuthing, all right? Because, let me see. This is the 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham, all right? The reason why we are doing this, brothers, is because of 2 Timothy, excuse me, 2 Timothy 2:15, I believe. 2 Timothy 2:15, all right? Father says, study to shew thyself approved unto God, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. Okay, all right. So, okay, let me get this to this. All right. But shun profane and vain babblings, for they will increase unto more ungodliness. People think like when they say this, profane. Okay, let's define this word profane, all right? That mean, oh, don't curse and stuff like that. That's not what that means. Define profane.
Here's the definition of profane. Relating or devoted to that which is not sacred or biblical, secular rather than religious.
Okay? Irrelevant, ungodly, godless, impious, disrespectful. This is when they say, but shun profane and vain babbling. Profane means don't be talking about football. Don't be talking about celebrities. Don't be talking about the elites or doing that. That's why I despise conspiracy theories, brothers. You know this. Shun those things. Okay? They define the word shun. Define shun.
Here's the definition of shun. Persistently avoid, ignore, or reject someone or something through antipathy or caution.
Yes, avoid having conversation about the elites and the Illuminati and stuff like that. Evade. Anytime somebody's talking about football and all that, oh man, oh, did you know Michelle Obama is actually Big Mac with a giant penis? Eschew, get away, steer clear. Don't get involved with this. Shun vain, but that's what it means. That has nothing to do. Oh, shun profane. That means like you're cursing. You're cursing. Oh, the Lord gonna send you to. Nope, that's not what it. And vain babbling. Those are vain babbling. That person sit there. Hey man, Joe Biden gonna do this, man. Trump and stuff. Vain babbling. What if you get involved with that? What's gonna happen? For they will increase into more ungodliness. Okay. You will not talk about the Most High. You will not focus on the Most High. That's what I told you. The Most High is your first and your last priority. You're supposed to focus on Him. You're supposed to always look for Him, seeking His face. Don't get involved in those vain babbling. Always like shun profane. Profane mean like things that has no interest in the Most High. It doesn't mean you have to curse and keeping clear and stuff like that. That's how you get demon out of your house. You cuss them out. When you cuss somebody out, you actually get into their skin. That's what you do, okay? Then again, 2 Timothy 2:15, study to show thyself approved unto Father YAHAWAH, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed. You're not supposed to be ashamed if a curse word slip out of your mouth, because the Most High wants you to say this. Don't be ashamed of it, because shame will take the Holy Spirit out of you. Rightly dividing the word of truth. That's what we are doing here. We are seeking for the truth. We are rightly dividing the word of truth, not wrongly, but rightly. Okay, and in the book of 2 Peter, okay, let's see, 2 Peter, I think it's 1:10, 2 Peter 1:10 or 2:10, should be 1:10. Yeah, okay. Second Peter 1:10, wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fall. If you make diligence, brother, you study, you double check, you go right, you go left, you lift every watch, you question everything, you research, you define words, you ask the people in the comment board to help you. If you don't know anything, you ask them alone in this walk. You give them an opportunity to call, to give the dreams, to explain. You give due diligence. You read book, brothers. You're going to make your election sure. It's a sure thing. And if you do that, brothers, you shall never fall. That's why Father said this generation that he rises right now will not fail him. So we are going to study, all right? Let us study. Let us watch this video and study.
Only exclusive, a fiery wreck caught on camera in Lighthouse Point. Surveillance video shows a car stopped at an intersection and then a second car just slams into it, bursting into flames. Tonight, we're hearing from family of that victim. Local 10's Annalise Garcia has the exclusive. She's joining us now live in Lighthouse Point.
Well, this crash happened early this morning here at the intersection of Northeast 49th Street and US 1. 2 people died as a result. Now, we spoke to the mother of one of the deceased. She tells us that a Good Samaritan pulled her daughter out of the car after the crash, but by that point, it was too late. Broward County Sheriff's Office responded to the intersection of Northeast 49th Street and US 1 early Saturday morning, a 2-car crash. Surveillance video from a nearby business caught the accident on camera. You see a white SUV stopped at a red light at the intersection. Another car driving southbound on US 1 then smashes into it. The white flash you see, a burst of flames at the moment of impact.
Hit that car from the back and explode, immediately.
2 people died as a result. One of them, 34-year-old Dana Raymond. Car that crashed into the one that was stopped. Her mother, Nikki, tells us her daughter was driving a friend's car. Broward County Sheriff's Office came to her door tonight to let her know her daughter had lost her life.
When I seen the video, she was flying. Like, I couldn't even imagine her driving that fast because she was always afraid of speed.
You heard that? You heard that? That's from her mother. Her mother said her daughter, this young lady that you're looking at, she was afraid of speed. Now, why would she drive that fast, brothers? This is at least 100 miles an hour, and you've been seeing this a lot, brother. You've been seeing, like, every time somebody, I can guarantee you this woman thought she was doing at least 30 or 40. I used to work in the place that she's working. I stay like 2 miles from there. And this didn't happen like a long time ago, brothers. This happened yesterday, a few hours ago. Not even 24 hours, brothers. A few hours ago, January 23rd, it happened in Light Points over there where those rich people staying at in Pompano, close to the beach. All right? Brothers, it happened over there. You can see this. She didn't stop. It's just like there is no effort to veer, brake, maneuver, anything like that. He just goes straight into the car. Let's watch again. All right, we're going to watch this and then we're going to go step by step to see what on earth happened here.
Broward County Sheriff's Office says she died of blunt force trauma. The other life lost?
And the sad part, another life ended too.
It's
Still
12.
remains unidentified.
Another parent's going through it
the
too.
barrier
I'm
over there.
Sorry for them too.
Another angle of surveillance catches an unmarked law enforcement vehicle at the scene of the crash, blocking off the southbound lanes of US 1. Next thing you know, another car crashes into it as well.
You see that? There's a police officer blocking the traffic. Next thing you know, there's a guy run right into the car, brothers. As if this guy do not see the car. This is just mind-blowing, and this is confirmed that the ley line is actually causing that. This confirmed that the ley line rendering people invisible. The ley line actually make people invisible. They can't see them. That's the only explanation, brothers. Now, let's go to the place that this happened, okay? Okay, so it happened. The gas station was a Chevron or whatever that is. So this is the address for 4915 or something right there. Now US 1 Federal Highway. Okay, you know all the highways are on top of ley line. This is a ley line. Now, if you watch this, they got a couple churches. They got St. John Anglican, okay, Catholic Church, and they got what is this one? First Christian Church. I mean, they got a few more down there. It's just I didn't even look. Okay, the pharmacies and stuff, Winn-Dixie, all those stuff, they are built on top of lane. So they got two churches right here. So okay, and they got this one over there. What is this one? Trinity Christian School. Okay, that's a school. Now this accident happened here, brethren. Okay, and the intersection of 49th Street and US 1. Okay, because the camera over there, let me see if I can. Okay, the camera, okay, capture this. Okay, look at this.
You see a white SUV stop at
Stop.
a red light at the intersection.
Okay, this is the Marathon or Chevron. I believe that's the places. Okay, now the car stopped, brothers, because the car can see the red light. He stopped, but the car behind
Another
him.
car driving southbound on US 1 then
look at
smashes
this.
into it. The white flash you see, a burst of flames at the moment of impact.
Hit that car from the back and explode, immediately.
2 people died as a result. One of them, 34-year-old Dana Raymond.
Okay, and they say she was driving the car. She's afraid of speeding. Yet this thing happened. So this is the gas station where this happened. All right. Okay, computer gonna be a little bit slow. All right, this is the street. All right, 49th Street, brothers. This is the Chevron, I believe. Okay, it's written in there. Oh, Marathon. Okay, that's the M right here. That's what it meant. Oh man. Oh boy, the graphic is horrible. There we go. That's better. Okay. All right. So that's the Marathon. Happened over here. Let's see where the car was. Okay, I believe the car stopped right here where this white car at. Okay, there's the car stopped right here where this white car at, and then that car come out of nowhere and then hit this car, brothers. And there weren't no, I would say, no intention. This car wanted to stop. This is 49th Street, and guess what? A cop car standing right here blocking the road so people won't come in. The cop car had the lights, the cop emergency cop lights on, and the car come out of nowhere, brothers, and hit this car as if they could not see it. As if they could not see it, brothers. Is that the church over there? No, that's not. It's not a church. But all the highway and then interstates are built on top of ley line. Is this thing recording? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right, let's watch this again. All right, the last. Let's watch this again.
Car that crashed into the one that was stopped. Her mother, Nikki, tells us her daughter was driving a friend's car. Broward County Sheriff's Office came to her door tonight to let her know her daughter had lost her life.
When I seen the video, she was flying.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't even imagine her driving that bad because she was always afraid of speed.
Broward County Sheriff's Office says she died of blunt force trauma. The other life lost,
And the sad part, another life ended
Another
too.
person died.
still remains unidentified.
Yeah.
Another parent's going through it too, and I'm so sorry for them too.
That's horrible.
Another angle of surveillance catches an unmarked law
See,
enforcement vehicle at the scene of the crash,
over there
blocking
blocking.
the southbound lanes of
Look.
US 1. Next thing you know, another car crashes into it as well.
It's just like, this is amazing. How could you not see this, brothers? How could you coming all the way from down there with your head down and you driving, you hit this car and then you're not seeing it? That means the ley lines are on. Those are more proof that these things happen because of the ley line, okay? All right, this is the marathon. Okay, that's the camera that catch the camera that catch this is over here, and then it happened there, and then the car end up next to a McDonald's. I think if we go a little bit further, there should be a McDonald's somewhere there. Let me see. I really don't want to go there. There's a McDonald's here. No, no. Yeah, there's the McDonald's. There we go. And then you see on the footage. Somebody was next to the McDonald's. Okay.
We still do not know the name of the other person who was in that stopped car, but we are.
Okay.
You see a white SUV stopped at a red light at the intersection. Another car driving southbound on US 1 then smashes into it. The white flash you see, a burst of flames at the moment of impact.
Hit that car from the back and explode, immediately.
2 people died as a result. One of them, 34-year-old Dana Raymond. Car that crashed into the one that was stopped. Her mother, Nikki, tells us her daughter was driving a friend's car. Broward County Sheriff's Office came to her door tonight to let her know her daughter had lost her life.
Yeah, so we are in the right place. So, yeah, that's what happened, man. And all those McDonald's over there. There's that shrimp place across the street. That shrimp place was just built. So, this picture has been taken quite some time ago. They need to update those things, man. So yeah, that's what happened. Those things are built next to ley lines and things like that. So yeah. Oh, good Lord. All right, let's moving on, brothers and sisters. Let's see the carnage. Let's see Esau's trouble, brothers. As you can see, the Gentiles are going to tribulation, and the mother is very, very, she's in great sorrow, okay? She like, this is a very bad thing, okay? Plague number 1, sorrow. The mother is in sorrow. Another mother going to be in sorrow. Another family going to be in sorrow because the burial, conflagration of the city, which is the plague number 2, okay? Conflagration. Let's define conflagration. Define conflagration.
Here's the definition of conflagration. An extensive fire which destroys a great deal of land or property.
Fire, blaze, flames, inferno, firestorm, and my favorite, Holocaust. Okay, what happened here, brothers? When this flame, happened, okay, you can see the burial. You see? Burst of flame.
Moment of impact.
Hit that car from the back. And
okay,
explode,
fires. So,
immediately.
2 people died as a result. One of them, 34-year-old Dana Raymond.
So Dina Raymond, is that what she is? Dina or Dinah? Dina Raymond. Oh well, it's good. Let's try this. Dina. Usually I don't do that. Dina Raymond. Florida. Oops. If it's like that. No. Yeah, so it's a very common name. You will not find it. Or Donna. You will not find it. I don't want to go into this. So, anyway, brothers, let's move in. The 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham is upon the loin of the Gentiles, and the 2/3. Be at peace. There will be no Jacob's trouble, brothers and sisters. Let us move in. Let us see the carnage. What on earth is going on out there?
Covering the South Side, where an accused shooter is now in jail. JSO spent part of the day trying to find 50-year-old George Kenneth Litkin. They say that he shot his half-brother in the head.
Yeah, that's what happened when you take Sasquatch out of the forest and you civilize him and you give him a gun.
Police finally caught him after a tip from a citizen. News4Jax reporter Brittany Muller was there to talk to neighbors.
Jacksonville police believe the shooter and the man who was shot are half-brothers. They have a history of domestic violence in the past. Neighbors heard them arguing from inside this home overnight. A JSO helicopter flying over the Windy Hill neighborhood and the K-9 unit out searching for the gunman, who police identified as George Litkin. Neighbors tell News4Jax Litkin shot 25-year-old Sheldon Walker in the head.
Yeah, so that's what happened, man. This guy was supposed to be sent into a circus and bring money, and you guys put him inside of this house over there, and he ended up killing an innocent life. Okay, another innocent life. Hopefully it's not Bigfoot, but this dude Sasquatch over there, he killed this guy, his own brother. He shot him in the head and killed him. And brothers, those things are not happening like a long time ago, okay? I think somebody sent me this. Okay, this is happening yesterday, okay? This is happening yesterday. Okay, look at those dude faces and stuff. They're straight up demons. This happening in Florida, Duval County, Jacksonville, and stuff like that. You know, let's moving on, brothers.
Time, police say he had blood on him, and that he told them that he was fighting tyranny in D.C. and that he's wanted by the FBI. Video of the Capitol attack shows a man wearing a tan jacket. Before this alleged rioter could catch his flight here in Logan, he was pulled over in New York State for alleged erratic driving. And at the time, police say he had blood on him, and that he told them that he was fighting tyranny in D.C. and that he's wanted by the FBI.
So now you got those people, those Trump supporters, okay? They were doing all that stuff. They were all about that fire. They were all about that smoke. Okay, they want some smoke, some fire. And then they start a fire, and they got too much smoke, and then now they try to flee the country. A lot of them already did, though. So this guy tried to flee the country. Where he tried to go? Let's find out.
Video of the Capitol attack shows a man wearing a tan jacket, black helmet, and green backpack helping pull a Capitol police officer down some steps while another man beats him with a U.S. flag. Another image shows the same man holding a baton over the officer as he lies face down on the steps.
People started chanting, kill him with his own gun. And at that point, self-preservation kicked in.
Now, federal prosecutors say the man in the tan jacket has been arrested and identified as 51-year-old Jeffrey Sable. At a hearing in federal court, the judge described Sable's alleged actions as beyond the pale and shocking. Prosecutors say after the attack, Sable booked a plane ticket from Boston to Switzerland.
Switzerland. Interesting. Is Switzerland a socialist country? Oh. Is Switzerland socialist? Okay. Is it capitalist or socialist? I don't like to go to Quora, man. They're going to ask me to sign in. It's currently probably the most capitalist country on the planet, more than the U.S. since Obama. The best illustration. Let's see. Yeah, okay, let me see. Democratic Socialist country of, there you go. Social Democratic Party of Switzerland. Let me see. The SP, the Socialist Democratic Party of Switzerland, oh boy, also in the Swiss Socialist Party, French Parti Socialiste Suisse. Oh boy, since SP since 1916 received the second highest total number of the vote 2019. All right, so let me see. So yes, they are socialists. Excuse me. Yeah, they are socialists. Okay, all right. Those people are socialist country, and then those guys were fighting socialists. Where did they go? To a socialist country to go hide. Scum.
A country where he would not be able to be extradited back to the U.S. So far, it does not appear that Sable ever made it to Logan. He was arrested Friday morning at a hospital near New York City, where he was being treated for injuries following an attempted suicide. Police records show Sable is originally from Utica, New York, and more recently worked in Colorado as a physicist. He does not appear to have any ties to Massachusetts. And at this point, Sable is facing charges of interfering with police during a civil disorder. He's being held without bail.
Yeah, whatever. So those guys, they are doing all kind of scumbaggery. Okay, now the heat is on. They are running now. They are no different with those guys you see walking around with their guns and stuff. Oh, we ready to fight, die for freedom, freedom. And the moment the Most High turn on the power of the Holy One, they don't want that smoke anymore. Brothers, as you can see, Esau is going after Esau. The Gentiles going at each other's throat. We don't care. In the meantime, let me see. Let's check that beautiful woman over there, Mrs. Warner. See how she's doing. Let's check N8. Beautiful, beautiful. 96 million. Beautiful. Okay, in the Holy Land, let's see, it's 25 million cases. Wow. 250,000 cases. Okay, no recovery. They never they never put the recovery. Okay, 417 deaths. Let's keep on going down, brothers, and check where your people at. Where you got brothers and sisters, people that look like you. Again, the Dominican Republic, okay, they are catching hell. They are now over 200,000, okay? All right, and the other side of the island, okay, let's see, we only have, okay, in Haiti, it's 11,000, okay, recover 8,243 people. It was 240, so 3 people died. So we got 243 versus 417,000. You tell me. For those of you who don't know, IET, that's how you say it, which means God is with us. I mean Father. Yeti mean with us. Father is with us. So this is the land that Solomon came in all the time to get gold and stuff. He built temple all over there and stuff. The whole island. There's no such thing as a Dominican Republic. So on this side, you got over 200,000 infected cases and couple thousand deaths. And here you got like 10,000 infected cases and 243 deaths. What's going on? Why is it like that? So if it's like that over there, brothers, that means like in this place, it is separate. You got the holy people over there. You got some holy people there, but most of them are Gentiles. And then we got a hell of a lot of Gentiles here too. Okay, but they are separate from them. The plague is not affecting them the same way they are affected here. How is it that different here in the Holy Land right here? How is it all over the world? How is it? How is it that it's not the same? It should be the same. Those people are putting a good faces and say, oh, it's affecting you more. No, it's not. We know that thing is affecting you more. Rwanda, 172. Those are the people that look like you. Gabon, okay, Burkina Faso, over there in Africa. We got plenty brothers over there. In the Bahamas, 175, 8,000 people. Suriname, Mali, Republic of Congo, Trinidad, Tobago, 134 people. Our people, it's not affecting our people the way it should. If that thing was like because of poverty. You got the poorest country doing the lowest number. And you got the richest country doing the highest number. Okay? It doesn't make any sense, brethren. It doesn't make any sense. Let's see who just joined the shot. Woo, Peru. Peru just joined them. All right? Indonesia is right behind. Come on, people. Let's be reasonable. All right, let's move in. Is that thing recording? Yes, it is. You will not have no idea, man. You have no idea how much, how often this happened. We're going to do this, and then we're going to do another part 2 for this. All right, let's do this.
We go now to the Brooklyn apartment building that is now a crime scene. Police investigating the death of a man found face down and tied up on his living room floor. News 4's Adam Harding covering this tonight. He's live near the scene in Crown Heights. What do we know, Adam?
Well, David, police so far have not given any description of a suspect here. We've seen investigators go in and out of the apartment building behind us now for about the past 12 hours or so as they continue to look into this just grisly and gruesome crime. Neighbors tonight left shaken, wondering why anyone would target the man who lives here.
Tonight, police remain outside this Brooklyn apartment complex, the scene of a grisly crime. Investigators say a man found dead, his arms tied up behind his back.
You see this a lot now. You see how in Brooklyn, New York, they've been finding a lot of people die in their apartment because there are serial killers out there. Last time we saw 2 women, 2 elderly folks. They were brutally beat by one dude for money. Couple of bucks. Few bucks. He killed them. He murdered them. Okay, it takes a lot, brothers, to murder somebody for a few bucks, man. But yet, this is happening all over.
They said somebody found deceased. That's all I heard.
What was your reaction when you heard this news?
Wow, bad deal.
Sources say the 46-year-old victim, who hasn't been publicly identified yet, had mental health challenges. He was found face down on the floor of his apartment by a home health aide.
I like the guy. And it really got me a little disturbed because if I would have heard something like that, and, It's just sad.
Prentice Holder lives across the hall.
He was a good guy. He was a nice young man.
Yeah, so somehow he ended up getting murdered. You see the place, brothers, you see the plague, you see how things is going on. It's because the hand of the Most High is stretching wide upon the Gentiles, is stretching wide upon the people. Okay, Genesis 15. And for certain couple people were asking question, because the last video, I believe I upload one of the last video. Let me see. All right. This is the message that Father sent us. Let me see. I'm going to make this. Oh, it's already 30. All right. Because I put the face of this person screaming, and then the thumbnail say Esau's trouble. They are losing their freaking minds. So I got somebody ask me, why do you put the face of a Hebrew? And I thought this was all about Esau. Look, what you are calling a Hebrew or Edomite, Edomite can be Edomite skin can be any color. Typically, a Edomite look white, but anybody could be a Hebrew. There are Hebrew Edomites. You know, the Edomites, they are Hebrew too. They are the sons of Abraham. They're just not chosen. Okay? How many sons did Abraham had?
8 sons.
So you
According to Tulsa World, our father Abraham had 8 sons. The record of these sons and their names are in the book of Genesis.
So Abraham has 8 sons. So you got 8 type of Hebrews out there. Oh, man, come on. See, this is what I don't like to do these things, man. Let me see. Yeah, the 8 sons. Okay, let's see if we can get the name so we can identify it. Okay, he had 8 sons. All right, they don't put them in order. So all the sons of Abraham's are they are Hebrews, because Abraham. Okay, there you go. Okay, Abraham has 8 sons. Okay, so with Sarai, where you got Hebrew Ishmaelites, the Arabs, so to speak, the Hebrew Ishmaelites, the Arabs, the Hebrew Issacharites, which mean Isaacs, the the Hebrew that come from the loin of Isaacs, the Jacobites, the Israelites. Okay, you got the Hebrew Ishmaelites, the Hebrew Isaacites or Israelites, and you got the Hebrew Keturah. He has 6 sons with Keturah. You got the Hebrew Zimranite, the Hebrew Jokshanite. You got the Hebrew Midanite, and you got the Hebrew Midianites, such as Jethro. Jethro was the one who taught Moses the 10 guidance. Jethro was a member of the priesthood of Melchizedek. Jethro was a good Gentile. He was not chosen, but Jethro was a mentor to Moses. Okay, and you got Hebrew Ishbakites and Hebrew Shuahites. So you got a lot of Hebrews out there. Okay, it's just let me see. All right, this woman that you see out there, I put her picture not to defame our people, not to make fun of them. When somebody's screaming like that, it symbolizes that person is screaming, losing their mind. Okay, when I put a picture like this dude, you know, it looks surprised. Michael Jordan, okay, all right, he's crying, sorrow. It could be anybody, brothers. We don't put on skin color here. All right, I think I had to explain this. All right. So those are the things that I put. Like, I see people like question, like people are even question me. So are you saying that the Hispanic are not Hebrew Israelites too? The Native American are not Hebrew Israelites too? No. First of all, I don't know who you are. I have no idea who I am. Okay. There's a lot going on. For example, this brother, the title is this brother that you're looking at right here. The title is, you know what? Let me see if I can get this and stuff. Certain things, brethren, I have to clear them out, because our people, they like to take things and then they said, you said that. Okay, they like to take things and then said, okay, you said this person is this person is that. That's not what I said. If you see things like that, I put things like that, it's because it's supposed to be like this. It's because the Most High beam into my head, say, use this picture, use that picture. You know, a Hebrew could be anybody. There are so many nations. We have so many brothers, so many cousins out there. And that's why the Most High told us to marrying, Abraham actually intermarrying, you know, his own people. That's why Moses had to marry the Egyptian. She wasn't an Egyptian. She was a Hebrew Midianite. She was the daughter of Jethro, which is a Hebrew Midianite, our cousins. Okay, when I use a picture like this, okay, Esau's trouble, the Gentiles say 2020 was a bad year for them. 2021 be like, what's up? You know, it's just like, this meant to be a joke. This meant to be, this is 2021. You think? 2021 pop his head up, was like, what's up with y'all, man? You think y'all, what's up? You know, that's what it is. I'm not defame the brothers or all people and saying they all Esau, they gonna go to this. You know, I think I had to make this clear, brothers. Certain things I have to explain them, okay? So all those things I do, brothers, it's not I'm to make fun. I'm not hating this baby, okay? Those are things that I use, you know, to show certain things, okay? Certain things, brothers. All right? Okay, Devil's Tower. You see, when we made this lesson about Devil's Tower, when the beloved brother Big Judah was talking about Sacred Book, he just uploaded a few pictures on Patreon. You need to go ahead and so, okay, the hidden of Jacob's trouble. Okay, when we found out like Devil's Tower sent a ley line straight to the capital. 1 week after we did this lesson, not even 1 week, couple days after we did this lesson, and then the incident happened in the capital. Okay, and then I had to upload this. All right, that's what it means. Make your stand. I'm not talking bad about the beloved brother Muhammad Ali. Okay, I'm just talking like make your stand. He's on a fight stance. Make your stand. Are you going to choose light or darkness? All right, I just wanted to clear that out. Okay, brothers, thank you. All right, let's do part 2 and finish with this, man. I don't like doing things like that, but for the sake of comprehension, brothers, you know, do this. And if you like the videos, you like the message, you can just go to the playlist and go to Esau's Trouble. Let me see if I have Esau's Trouble here. Okay, Esau's Trouble, they got 144 videos you can play, click or listen to this. I got a couple other lessons. I stopped doing books lesson because the Most High say stop. The Book of Og, okay, the Nebuchadnezzar 2 tablet, the Spanish Inquisition and things like that, and the prayers and stuff. Couple other things, the ley line, fasting, portals, and things like that. You can go ahead and watch this, okay? All right, so, all right, let's do part 2 and then get done with it. Peace be with you, brothers and sisters. There will be no Jacob's trouble.